Welcome, jesters. On today's word of the day calendar, fatigue. If you follow the political discourse, I'm sure you've seen a lot of the discussions about a fatigue that is settling in towards, a certain part of pop culture. But that's not what I'm going to talk about today. What I'm going to talk about, is fatigue, but an unsurprising lack of fatigue. There was never any gay fatigue. There just hasn't been, even with all the antics of the current year LGBTQIAA++2S community. There was never any gay fatigue, or at least there was never any fatigue against normal gays, and I'm pretty sure I know why. Let's be realistic. Gay acceptance, normal gay acceptance, general gay acceptance peaked around 2010. This was around the time when, the whole marriage issue was finally put to bed. And while it may have annoyed a lot of people, there were different opinions, lots of discussion. And while I did disagree with how it was implemented, I'm just pretty much okay with the result. I think they could have handled that a little bit better. But yeah, while it annoyed people, there was never any time for a fatigue to settle in, because after gay marriage was settled, us normal gays and normal lesbians, just kind of checked out of the political discourse. We checked out of the advocacy. We got what we wanted, right? The last little bit of semi-unequal treatment, and we just went to live our best lives. And that's what we, normal gays, have been doing ever since. So there was no reason for people to get tired of us, right? We didn't continue the crazy antics of the movement, and we just learned to integrate into society just like we always wanted. That's it. We made no demands on society. We didn't ask for language to be changed. We didn't ask for facilities to be changed. In many ways, you could say that we just passed as normal people without any of the nonsense and drama that goes on today. And even if the normies, the other normies out there, knew that you or we or whatever were homosexual, they didn't care. I'm sorry, a lot of my friends on the left are not going to be happy to hear this, but nobody cares. Nobody cares if you're a homosexual. And I suppose if you spent some time in rural Alabama or rural Mississippi, no shade against those places, but realistically, if you live in any kind of metropolitan location, it's not a big deal. It really, really isn't. In fact, I would say Florida, despite everything that's said, is probably the best place for us normal gays to live, because we don't deal with all that extra nonsense. We literally can just live our best lives here without dealing with all of the drama. And nobody cares. Especially here, Miami, Orlando, up and down the coast, Tampa, whatever, Panhandle. Nobody cares. However, the thing that's going around right now that prompted me to make this video is a new survey came out that shows that approval of gay marriage has been declining. It has been declining for a while. It has been declining probably since 2015. And we kind of all know what started in 2015. Don't blame conservatives. Do not blame conservatives at all. It is not their problem. I have never had a problem with a conservative. Never, ever, not once. And a lot of other gay people can say the same thing. 2015 is when our movement, or what was left of our movement, because remember, we just left. We left it alone, was hijacked by a group of advocates, right? And I think they just saw an existing infrastructure. They saw the existing money. They decided to take advantage of it. And they started advocating for things under our banner that, quite frankly, we don't have anything to do with us. That don't have anything to do with us. Really, the current rest of alphabet, us normal gays, we're not part of that. We really aren't. And as much as they insist that we are and that we have a shared history, we don't. We actually don't. So, so even today, after all of those antics, there is no gay fatigue. I have met lots and lots of people, and I'm not hiding at all, and most of them do find out, and I'm not associated with those other people, with the rest of the alphabet. They just see me as a normal gay guy, and no matter where they're from, no matter what coast they're from, no matter how far in the interior or from the deep south, they don't care. I'm not associated with the rest of the alphabet, so they're not tired of me. All of the pushback that we're seeing today is against the rest of the alphabet and some of the things that they are pushing for. Many of the things that I do absolutely disagree with, and I'm glad we have dealt with a lot of them here in Florida. So, yes, there is no gay fatigue, and really, there never was any gay fatigue. We escaped it by, we got what we want, and we stopped. We didn't push it. We went home happy, and we are living our best lives as homosexual Americans. So yeah, we're good. We are good. We are happy. We are prosperous. We have more political power today than we have ever had. No one is tired of us, and we're going to keep it that way. I'm right.